It's Richie from Flat Earth Revolution. I was just wanting to make a video about the recent show I watched of Dreads yesterday. He was pointing out his opinions on the flat plane we live on and what's beyond the limits. And I have been doing research into the outer areas, looking at the book Worlds Beyond the Poles for a few months now and trying to figure all that out. And a lot of what Dredd was saying is making sense compared to what I've been reading in that book. And I was just going to make a video about it and point out some things and let you hear it. So, let's go.
They can try all they want. Now, we're gonna go into why we can't see the stars in the heavens. And that's just, I said it before. The stars in the heavens, the stars in the heavens is a navigational tool for us down here on this beautiful flat plane. Those stars is so we can look up and navigate down here. That's why when you notice when you go so high up, what happens to the stars? I'm going to show y'all exactly what happens to the stars. This is exactly what happens to the stars when you go up. Am I lying, family? Am I lying? When you go up there, ain't that's what happened to the stars? Am I lying, family? Talk to me now. Am I lying? They disappear, don't they? They disappear, don't they? Do they not? They disappear because it wasn't meant for us to go up there. Why would you go up there to try to navigate down here? That don't make no sense to me. You ain't gonna be able to see them. They was created for us to see down here to navigate down here. Do that make sense? Flying up towards a map? This is what they want us to believe. Not only that they want us to believe that they'll fly towards a map. There's a map up there. What you gonna go up there and do up there? What you gonna do up there? Now you claim that you got a fucking rocket. Look at this shit. I don't know how to draw them fucking damn rockets, but nah, this motherfucker gonna start. It's gonna look like something that I don't need to be drawing. Well, I'm gonna just draw a damn arrow, damn it. That's the rocket. You hear me? Now they say that the rocket, they telling us that they got rockets, satellites, and all this crazy shit in space, right? Not low Earth orbit, space. They say they sent a rocket up there. Now you tell me how the hell they're gonna be able to see which direction to go when it's pitch black up there. Somebody said, y'all crazy out there. You can't see up there, so you blind as a bat up there. So which direction you gonna go? Once you get into space, which direction you gonna go? Oh, they're gonna tell us that they got some imaginary way to bounce signals. You can bounce signals off stars and shit. I'm being real. So what you're gonna tell me that you got technology that you can bounce signals off stars? If that was the case, why y'all not doing that here right now on Earth? So we know that you cannot go up there, and even if you was able to get close to like space, it'd be useless because one of the only uses for these stars up there in the heavens is for us to be able to navigate down here. Simple as damn that. Simple as that.
See the stars.
But you can see the planets and the satellite.
Right. You can see material objects, but you cannot see the sources of light. There is no light until there's a material object.
To reflect all.
So that means there's no time delay. So the whole time delay thing is meaningless. It doesn't take light years. There are no light years because there's no light. So that means that the light you see from the distant stars isn't 4 million years old. It could be only minutes old. Could be instantaneous. All the theories collapse when you can't see the stars in outer space.
It's pretty damn tall. It's an ice wall. What happens if there's we know for a fact there's a star right there in the corner. So that's further out from the ice wall. If we use that if we use the heavens as a navigational tool, this star can lead us to what? Another continent. So they don't want they don't tricked us. They done signed a treaty, and guess what they did completely? They completely blocked that whole area off from the public.
This is reality. It is truth stranger than any fiction the world has known. There's no physical end to the Earth's northern and southern extent. The Earth merges with land areas of the universe about us that exist straight ahead beyond the North Pole and the South Pole points of theory. It is now established that we may at once journey into celestial land areas by customary movement on the horizontal from beyond the pole points. It is also known that the flight course from this Earth to connecting land area of the universe about us which appears up or out from the Earth will always be over land and water and vegetation common to this Earth area of the universe whole. Never need we shoot up, as popular misconception demands, to reach celestial land existing under every luminous area we observe at night. On the contrary, we will move straight ahead, and on the same physical level, from either of theory's imaginary pole points. Confirmation of such a flight course is had in that of the U.S. Navy Task Force of February 1947, which penetrated 1,700 miles beyond the North Pole point, and beyond the known Earth. Additional and more recent confirmation was acquired by the flight of a U.S. Navy air unit on January 13, 1956, which penetrated 2,300 miles over land beyond the South Pole. There is no space whatever between areas of the created universe.
Our very distinguished guest for this evening is Admiral Richard E. Byrd.
Is there any unexplored land left on this Earth that might appeal to adventurous young Americans?
Yes, there is. And not up around the North Pole, because it's getting crowded up there now, because they find out it's really usable, not only to live in, but militarily. But strangely enough, there's left in the world today an area as big as the United States that's never been seen by a human being. And that's beyond the pole on the other side of the South Pole from Middle America. An area as big as the United States that's never been seen by a human being.
There's more continents out there. They created this prison ball, and they want us to just pretend or believe that this is all that's out there. There's more continents out there